Sometimes in baseball, you wish you could just do a play over. Well, guess what? All of the members of QHS are able to do a do-over with the Quantum Twine Wave Effect in the Q arc. Welcome to part 8.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for being the best moderator. And thank you for this opportunity here to talk today about the do-over by QTWE. QTWE stands for Quantum Twine Wave Effect.
I can't wait for the do-over. I have my list going and let's go.
I'd love to see your list. I can't wait to see your list because you are brilliant, and certainly what you're thinking about is what all of us need to hear about. So I definitely want to hear about your list. I call this, better yet, the really great shift. The really great shift. The really great shift is taking us from the present body that we have to the 30-year-old frequencies with the 30-year-old body with his 30-year-old skin. I can't wait. 30-year-old bones, no more injuries, no more muscle issues, no more inflammation. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to see all this. And this is what's so exciting that's coming up. What a phrase. 30-day countdown to our do-over is here, and we're beginning this now. 30-day countdown is an incredible concept. We had a conversation about that, and that's what your list is from, isn't it?
Yes, and I'm going to do video and pictures as well.
Video and pictures of your 30-day countdown list you're going to be sharing?
Yeah, so I'm going to videotape like the areas of my body, like the scars or the stretch marks, or because I was talking to Sherry and she said that without her pictures, she wouldn't realize how different her body and skin are.
That's very common. We've had many people that have said, what? I glanced down at whatever, varicose veins or, raised on your leg, you get the raised veins, from whatever, they're blocked or who knows. And the veins pop up and they're gone. The varicose veins that have been there for years are gone. Where did they go? When did that happen? Darn it, I didn't take a picture. You're so smart to do that. Yeah, we want you to do that. Definitely take pictures and share that and demonstrate that. I know I've got scars. That's really wise. I need to have help with taking the pictures though. And scars and crooked bones and arthritis and everything. Let's have pictures. That's really good. Get your husband to help because you can't do the backside. That's right.
Hey, I didn't say I was going to do the backside.
Do the backside. Do the backside.
It's behind us for a reason.
Yes, it's behind us, but you need to see.
Right.
You need to see the difference. Okay. And you don't have to share that. That's okay. Women have back fat, all of that. We want to see all that gone, we want to see straight. We want to see bumps gone. I have bump here from driving a car accident. I want to see those gone. That's right. Let's get all of those scars gone. Let's see everything repaired. Teeth. Let's see this all repaired. Absolutely. That's going to be fun, the do-over. But all of those are the fun things. But what about the internal things? The 30-day countdown is where we are right now. And I want everybody to start thinking about this. In our admin team, I put that up for everybody to be considering. If you knew you had 30 days to live, what would you want to accomplish? I'm not saying anybody's going to be dying or anything because it's going to be a new start. It's going to be a fresh start, the do-over, right? What would you change? What would you do differently? How would you behave differently? What we don't know about as we go into this QARC experience is how it's going to change the way we think. One of the things that I can assume and that I'm feel pretty good about is that we're going to be pretty joyful when we come out. We're going to go in, and the QARC scans head to toe. And as it's moving back, it's correcting anything that's not correct. So it goes head to toe, and then from the toe back up to the head, and then it scans again to make sure everything was corrected. Everything is at the right frequency. With everything to be at the right frequency means we have to have corrections. Eyesight has to be corrected. My eyesight, for instance, I have a lazy eye. That means that it's a little bit off kilter. What does that mean to me mentally? It means that, well, because one eye, your right eye, communicates with your left side of your brain. Your left eye communicates with the right side of your brain. So when you have one eye that's not working, the other eye is making do and making up for that eye. It's working extra hard. That means that side of your brain is working extra hard. When you have balance with your eyes are perfectly shaped, your eyesight is correct. What's going to happen with your brain? Your brain is going to be communicating to you even better. You should be smarter.
Like that.
I know, if that's not great. You should be calmer. New thoughts should be coming because there's coherence between the right side and the left side. Coherence suddenly that wasn't there. How many of us have had injuries on our head? I was hit with a softball. How many times? I was hit with a bat. I fell on my head falling from a tree. We were active when we were kids, weren't we? I mean, I don't know about kids today. I don't think they play like we did. When I was a kid, I fell from my bicycle. I can't tell you how many times.
Oh, yeah, me too.
There's scar here from that, scar here from that. I mean, falling from my bicycle on my face.
Oh, geez.
What did that do? I don't know. I don't know what all it did. Every bump, every time we're knocked down, every time playing football, we're knocked down. If you had the breath knocked out of you when you were knocked down and somebody, fell on top of you, there could have been injury. We don't know. We just don't know how this affects the brain. What is going to change? Are we going to be thinking differently? Chances are very good we'll be thinking in a more coherent way. So with a 30-day countdown, what do you need to accomplish between now and then? It's for you to decide. It's for you to determine and for you to be prepared for. Are there any people that you need to talk to before? Because you may not talk to them again. What do you think? Is there anybody in your life that you would reach out to today in your present self that you wouldn't reach out to in your youthful, beautiful, happy, clear, coherent self? How about that? As a question to ask.
I can't think of anybody that I would more so want to show them after I'm, the things that I've been talking about actually come to fruition.
What about your children?
If I'm going to talk to them before and tell them?
Oh, you're going to talk to them before and after, but are you in any way apprehensive about their reception? The new, beautiful, youthful you?
No, I'm not at all. I am excited. No, I'm not apprehensive at all because they know I'm kind of young for my age and kind of crazy. They think I am, that I'm childlike. And so I'm personally not worried about what my kids are going to think.
Well, see, that's because you're so honest and you're so you. You have no worries about who you are, because they love you as you are, and they love you as you are. And your kids, that's a testimony to the children that you've produced in this world, and you too, that you never felt the need to be anybody but who you are. That's really wonderful. And I wouldn't expect anything different from you, Tracy.
Well, thank
Nothing.
you. Thank you. I am close to
Sure.
my kids, but they
That's
do
right.
not know everything of who I am. They kind of think I'm crazy, like the things that I believe, all of the stuff that we all know to be true in our communities. They think it's kind of out there, but it's okay because they still accept me. And I think that's the importance, is when we can disagree on things and still love and accept each other.
100%. That's what's important.
Hmm.
And so the new you, what would you do if you knew you only had 30 days before leaving the old you behind? And that is going to be very different. Each of us, the question that we ask, that is going to be very different for each of us. Each of us have unique history. Each of us have unique experience in this world. And we have the contributions that we've made and the contributions that we have yet to make in this world. It's going to be really good to see where we go from here. The new you. I love to contemplate that, because here's personally what I can think that I'm going to be seeing for the new me is a new me that is a lot more confident than old me was at age 30. I mean,
Hmm.
I've always been pretty confident. I've always been, uh, uh, out there in at a confidence level. I'm pretty high, even when I was 30, I was pretty sparky. I was a sparky person,
No
but,
surprise.
surprise, no surprise. But, I'm going to look forward to the new confidence that I have because of my application of the principle that we've talked about here, which is the God spark principle. About that. You didn't know I wanted to go there, did you? But
I
I
was
do.
hoping you would.
You were good, good. Because it's so important, because when we consider what we want in life, then we consider what will happen. And it's a natural, this is what we want, this is what will happen, this is what's being made possible, and this is what I want to achieve through that process. When you come out the other side and have no disappointment, it's going to be incredible. You see, no disappointment. We've had disappointment and heartache and loss and suffering, and that has been our experience in life, to many of us. And certainly to everyone that's involved in this project, I'm talking about not just QHS project, I'm talking about the RV project. I'm talking about the 15, 20 years that we have dreamt of creating this beautiful world. And in this project here with the QHS, with Divine Scripture, when we got started, we jumped into it and we said, we'll do it. We're ready to do it right now. We're going for it. We're doing it right now. The next phase, and the one that we expected to get to the first quarter right after we started, which hasn't come to fruition because we hadn't had the funds, we had to bootstrap. But we bootstrapped. We masterfully made this happen. We created this. We created this opportunity here for the really great shift. The really great shift. I always do that. The really great shift. The really great shift that each of us will have, but not just each of us, but this project as a whole. The God spark for me in every cell in my body gives me the ability to create the vision that I want. And I'm going to share that vision here with you, the do-over. The do-over with us here with QHS and with Divine Scripture is so great. It encompasses the whole world. We are so visionary in this project that we know that immediately once we get started, and we're going to film everything right from the start, immediately once we get started with our admin team, with the QARC, and we're going to film it, we're going to share it. We're going to share it in a small way with this group, that we're going to be sharing it with a huge way, with a film project that we're going to share all over the world that is going to revolutionize and define the future of medicine. It's so exciting. When I look at this and I put this vision in your heart and in the same heart of everyone watching this film, I want this video right here. I want everyone to hold this belief that your do-over, your do-over with the quantum twine wave effect is on the way, and your really great shift is on the way. And we're bringing it, and because the future of medicine is frequency, and we're proving it.
Yes, we are.